If you have seen even a second of GTA 6 trailer 1, you have probably got a glimpse of Ocean Drive, that insane stretch of road that feels like it's alive. And when I say alive, I mean really alive. We are not just talking about a bunch of NPCs casually walking around. This place is absolutely packed. Think about hotels with neon signs blinking like they are screaming for your attention, restaurants with waiters trying to wave you in. Ocean Drive is not just another backdrop, it's a carefully crafted living space that feels like it has its own stories. You have got locals arguing, tourists snapping selfies, and maybe even some shady deals going down in the alleys. Rockstar has always been top tier when it comes to world building, but this level of detail is something else. It feels like a place you could actually visit in real life. Like you could book a flight, land in Miami, and walk right into the Ocean Drive. That's the magic of Rockstar's attention to detail. Now, if you compare this to the original Vice City days, it's a total culture shock. In the older game, Ocean Drive was this laid back, sun-soaked slice of 80s nostalgia. The streets had that pastel-colored, retro vibe, and it almost felt peaceful, like you were chilling in a memory. Now, it's full on sensory overload. The buildings may have similar layouts, but that's where the comparison stops. What used to be quiet, low traffic road is now a crowded, vibrant hub of chaos and culture. And what's wild is that this version of Ocean Drive is still just a taste of what GTA 6 has to offer. We know the map is going to be huge, possibly the biggest Rockstar has ever created. And Ocean Drive is just a single piece of that massive puzzle. If this one street is already so packed with life, just imagine what the rest of the map has in store. Alright, let's get into something real. Do any of us truly explore these giant open world maps anymore? This insight actually comes from Cameron Williams, a former developer for GTA 6 and Red Dead Online. He mentioned during a talk at GDC that most players don't even scratch the surface of these massive, meticulously crafted worlds. And honestly, it's a kind of sad when you think about it. Rockstar pours years into creating these living, breathing environments. Every alley, rooftop, and hidden spots is there for a reason. Yet, most of us rush through the main storyline, skip side missions, and barely explore the world. It's not necessarily our fault, though. Life is busy, right? We have got jobs, school, responsibilities, and there's always a new game dropping that demands our attention. Then there is the whole live service and free-to-play trend. Games these days are not just single experience anymore, they are platforms. Titles like Fortnite, Warzone, and Apex Legends keep players constantly engaged, making it hard to fully commit to a game as massive as GTA 6. You hop in, do the main missions, maybe a few side quests, and then you are on to the next thing. The backlog is real. Williams' point hits even harder when you consider that GTA 6 map is rumored to be massive. If the leaks are accurate, this could be the biggest, most intricate map Rockstar has ever built. Yet, realistically, how many of us will actually see it all? And little narratives will go unnoticed. It's a tough balance, making a world that both expansive and engaging without overwhelming the player. Alright, let's talk about the realism in GTA 6. Rockstar is known for pushing boundaries, but this time they are diving headfirst into consequences. In the older GTA games, messing with NPCs was almost sport. You could accidentally punch a pedestrian or accidentally on purpose run over a street vendor. And sure, maybe you would get a wanted level. But it was not that serious. 5 stars, 6 stars, just hit the spray shop. Change your car color and you're golden. But with GTA 6, it sounds like those days are over. Rumors suggest that if you mess with NPCs, there could be real lasting consequences. We are talking about getting a bounty on your head. That doesn't just disappear after a quick car respray. The police might actually remember you, track your movements, and treat you like a legitimate threat. Imagine getting into a scuffle with some locals, and weeks later, the same crew recognizes you and decides to take revenge. That's the level of realism we could be dealing with. Rockstar's aiming to create a world that reacts to you, not just in the moment, but in a way that feels long-lasting. Think of it like Audio 2's honor system, but cranked up to 11. It could create a sense of accountability that has never existed in a GTA game before. Imagine causing chaos on Ocean Drive and then having to actually lay low for a while because the cops are genuinely out to get you. But there is flip side to this. Not everyone is going to love the idea of a more serious GTA. Part of the franchise appeal has always been the chaos, the freedom to be reckless without real consequences. If Rockstar goes too hard with the realism, it might take away from that classic GTA experience. Some players just want to log in, blow stuff up, and not worry about the long-term consequences. Striking that balance is going to be crucial. So let's dive deeper into the idea of consequences in GTA 6. We just touched on how the game's realism might impact how players interact with the world. But there is a lot more to unpack. In the older games, causing chaos was almost the point. You could blow up half the city, evade the cops, and then half hour later, it was like nothing ever happened. But here, Rockstar seems to be switching gears hard. If the rumors are accurate, GTA 6 might be taking apart from RDR 2 where every action has weight. You know how in RDR 2, if you rob someone or shoot up a town, those actions stick with you. The townspeople remember your face, the law is on high alert, and the consequences feel real. It sounds like GTA 6 is going to even deeper. Imagine causing ruckus in a busy part of Ocean Drive and finding that week later. Your face is on wanted poster or NPCs actively avoid you because they know you are a bad news. The idea is that Rockstar is leaning into more immersive and realistic approach. Now let's talk about something that's been heating up for a while. Rockstar's crackdown on modding communities. If you have been following this scene, you know that Rockstar has become increasingly aggressive with copyright strikes, especially as we approach the release of GTA 6. This is not just about taking down fan projects, it's almost like a warning shot, a message to everyone in the modding space that Rockstar is not playing around anymore. Why this sudden change? Well, it's not actually that sudden. Rockstar has been notoriously protective of their IP, but the stakes are higher now. GTA 6 is the biggest project in almost a decade. We are talking about potentially the most expansive and ambitious game ever created. Leaks and mods that mess with their plans could genuinely impact the game's success. But here is the catch. For a lot of fans, mods are a core part of what keeps the GTA 6 series alive. Games like GTA 5 and San Andreas still have thriving communities because of mods that keeps the games fresh. Entire role-playing servers, custom missions, fan-made expansions, all of this has kept the GTA ecosystem active long after the game's official life cycles. The crackdown, while understandable from a business perspective, feels like a betrayal to a portion of the fanbase that has kept the series alive. Rockstar's aggressive approach suggests that they have something massive planned. Some insiders believe these copyright strikes are just the beginning, that the real shock is coming once GTA 6 officially drops. Imagine if they release an official online platform so comprehensive that they don't need fan-made content to keep it alive. It's a double-edged sword. Really, fans want to create, but Rockstar wants to protect their vision. The question is, will this protection help enhance the game's experience, or will it alienate the very fans that build the community? Alright, let's talk about the map. But now you have probably watched the first GTA 6 trailer a dozen times, analyzing every frame, trying to spot every detail. And yet, according to insiders, what we have seen is just the tip of the iceberg. Only 30% of the entire map has been showcased, leaving a massive 70% still under wraps. That's insane. If true, it means that the world of GTA 6 is going to be absolutely enormous. Potentially the biggest and most detailed open world game Rockstar has ever crafted. Think about that for a second. In the trailer, we got a glimpse of Vice City, on lit nightlife, the crowded streets, the gorgeous coastlines. But what beyond that? Insiders suggest we might see rural areas, dense forests, expansive swamps, and possibly even other cities or regions. If GTA 6 is really pulling inspiration from the geography of Florida, there could be everything from the Everglades to smaller towns that capture that unique southern vibe. And here's the kicker. A lot of this map might not just be for show. Rockstar is known for using every inch of their map effectively. In GTA 5, you could hike up Mount Gilead, explore the depth of the ocean, and find hidden locations in the desert. GTA 6 might push that even further. There's also speculation that this massive map is going to serve a bigger purpose for GTA 6 Online. Given how successful GTA Online has been for GTA 5, it would not be surprising if Rockstar is creating a playground so vast that it can sustain years for updates, expansions, and online content. If you consider the longevity of GTA 5's online component, which has been active for a decade, it's possible that Rockstar wants GTA 6 Online mode to last even longer, with an ever-evolving world to keep players hooked. Of course, this also raises a few concerns. A map that launched could easily feel overwhelming. Open world fatigue is real. Sometimes bigger is not always better if the content doesn't match the scale. If Rockstar can pull it off, though, it might redefine what we expect from open world games together. The thought of a living, breathing, and constantly expanding Vice City is both thrilling and a little intimidating. Now let's get real for a second. It's so easy to get swept in the hype of games like GTA 6. Every leak, every rumor, every hint feels like a breadcrumb leading to something massive. And it probably will be. This is Rockstar we are talking about, but at the end of the day, it's just a game. And games are meant to be enjoyed, not stressed out. The reality is, GTA 6 is not going to make every single player happy. That's just impossible. Some players are going to love the idea of deep, immersive realism with consequences for every action. Others are going to hate it because it's get in the way of the chaotic, carefree fun that GTA used to be known for. There will be players who think the map is too big, others who think it's not big enough. Some will miss the simplicity of San Andreas or the nostalgia of Vice City, while others will embrace the evolution Rockstar is aiming for. And then there is the fact that taste change. Some players love the chaos of free roam, while others are here for the story. And some players are hoping for extensive sports, mini games like basketball courts and golf courses, and others couldn't care less about that. Just want a gripping, unforgettable narrative. So there are people who want the most realistic driving mechanics possible, and there are those who want to rampage through the streets without a second thought. The truth is, no game can be everything to everyone. Expectations for GTA 6 are astronomically high, and while Rockstar has a history of exceeding expectations, they are still a company making a product. It's okay to have hopes, but it's also okay to keep some perspective and just wait to see what they deliver. At the end of the day, it's a video game, a medium meant to entertain and hopefully leave a lasting impression. If you're a fan of Rockstar's work, there's strong chance that you are going to find something to love in GTA 6. And if it doesn't check every box for you, that's alright. There will always be elements that exceeds expectations and others that might not hit the mark. Just sit back, enjoy the experience, and appreciate what we are about to witness, one of the most ambitious gaming projects of this generation. Thanks for watching. See you again tomorrow. Peace out.